Well, for more, as this crucial bill sits unsigned in the US president's in tray, we can cross now to Washington, D.C. and speak to David Smith, the bureau chief of the Guardian newspaper, who is standing by. Now, David, first of all, what will happen to this bill if Donald Trump doesn't take the lid off his pen and sign it?
That's a question many people are asking. One American newspaper described this as arriving like a sonic boom in Washington, just taking everyone by surprise. There are still a few options. Donald Trump did not actually explicitly say he would definitely not sign the bill, so he may yet change his mind, and we know how he can be unpredictable. If he refuses to sign, then Congress could still override his veto with a supermajority, and there seem to be enough members in favor of that. However, that process would take weeks. And in the meantime, we're in a sort of paralysis with money running out for the government. A shutdown would happen on the 29th of December. Democrats certainly are saying, well, if Trump wants $2,000 to be sent to American citizens as part of this relief package, let's go for it. It's what Democrats always favored. Trump seems to have ignored the fact that his own Treasury Secretary, Stephen Mnuchin, negotiated that figure of 600, and it was backed by the Republican Party. So it's a strange state of affairs. It may be some kind of loyalty test that Trump is putting the Republicans through, and another sign of his growing unpredictability and desire to dominate the headlines.
Well, as you were hinting there, David, Trump's refusal to sign this bill comes as the sun somewhat sets on his presidency, and some commentators are already saying that he's simply trying here to upset the apple cart ahead of his departure.
That's right, 4 weeks to go of the Trump presidency, and David Gergen, who's an old-time Republican strategist, tweeted after this move that the last 4 weeks are going to be the most dangerous of the Trump presidency, and that's already after a pretty wild 4 years. There certainly is a theory that this move by Trump is partly because he doesn't like Joe Biden, the president-elect, getting too much media coverage and dominating the headlines. For Trump, it's all about what is running on TV at that moment, and he likes to make a splash. Also yesterday, of course, he issued 15 pardons, mostly to allies and loyalists. That was very controversial. And right now, there are concerns, there are worries that he is still going all out in his effort to overturn the results of that presidential election, looking to persuade members of Congress on the Republican side to challenge it on the 6th of January. And some critics are using phrases like, he's determined just to burn it all down on the way out, if and when his defeat is confirmed and he has to leave office. He's just trying to sow as much disarray and chaos as possible to make Joe Biden's life difficult.
Okay, David Smith in Washington, thank you very much.